If you would have told me even just 3 months ago that I'd be waking up at 4 a.m. for work and then staying up to watch a movie that I would never in a million years watch, I would have told you were crazy.
Hey, that's the one thing is I grew up in the generation of the big Pokemon bloom. So I fell all into this, and I've been love crazy about Pokemon my whole life.
And that makes sense because you're how old?
26, 27. You know, that one of those two numbers, I'm going to be honest.
I was going to say, I asked you before we started recording, you weren't sure, and it scared me a little. I did a minimal amount of research for this podcast. It looks like it was first a video game.
Yes, it was. That's the research I found too. Is Pokemon
96 is what I saw.
Red and Blue is the first Pokemon games that fully released in the U.S., I believe. And then there's Pokemon Green that was specific to Japan.
Okay.
And that is, as far as I know, the original Green has never been U.S. released. Besides,
I don't know what any of that means.
It's just the titles of the game.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so there's Pokemon Red, Blue, and Green.
Oh.
Those are like and I guess you would say the beginning of Pokemon is Gen 1 is Red, Blue, Green.
And how long have you been collecting cards?
It's varies. When I was a kid, they were everywhere. So like it's not now where you don't see them ever. When I was a kid, they were everywhere. I'm pretty sure I begged my mom to get cards.
Right.
And, you know, I ruined all of them because I'm a child. And, you know, as a kid, you're over here with your cards and you're like, because you don't know what else you're doing with them.
Yes.
I never really played the TCG card game for Pokemon because it always seemed confusing for me. Because I really don't know what it is. I've played Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is like another big show at the time.
Yeah.
I played that card game, understood that perfectly fine, and then I tried Pokemon once, and I was like, am I stupid? Probably.
So have you not gotten around to it? Is it mostly collecting then? Is that what you do?
Yeah, it's card collecting. I don't care for, like, the pricing of cards. I don't really care that, like, if I pull, let's take that, rewriting that. If I pulled the Gen 1 holographic Charizard that's worth $1 million, maybe I'll freak out.
You might care a little.
I might care a bit from that. But like anything else, I'm a big fan of, like a lot of people say, shiny cardboard because that's what they are. But I really love designs of cards. Like, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Kyle the Monkey. My username is Kyle the Monkey 0930. But I want
you to finish that thought, but I'm going to have to go back to that Kyle the Monkey thing here in a second because I got a few things to share with you. Keep going.
But I just really love cards. Like I love seeing how artists all draw from like Pokemon to Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon cards are like, at least those are like the main ones I've seen like that have beautiful art styles. Like when you pull a full art card, like it varies in like designs. Like sometimes it'll be just the Pokemon with a cool background, or it'll be the background and then the Pokemon's like secondary in it, but the name of the Pokemon's always on the card. Mm-hmm. But like sometimes it's just like beautiful artwork.
Yeah.
And then obviously they all vary in range, especially nowadays. So
that's what attracts me to them too. I'm not a card collector myself, but just that tangible piece of art has always been something that I've been attracted to. I mean, it's the same thing with, you know, physical media when it comes to DVDs, Blu-rays, things like that. Like it feels so ridiculous now to pay $25 to stream a movie and own it that way.
Yeah. I mean, wasn't it when we were talking about recording this, we were planning on watching the movie separately, and then when you went to go look up to see if it's anywhere, it's like $4 to rent this on Amazon.
It is.
YouTube,
well, I couldn't even find it through Xfinity. I would have had to have rented it through YouTube and watch it on my... I mean, I'm sure there's a way I could stream it through YouTube on the TV, but I didn't want to go through all that bullshit and try and figure it out.
No, that seems ridiculous.
Not only that, I didn't want to pay $5 for fucking Pokemon.
No, I mean, that's valid. I mean, I wouldn't either. I mean, I bought this 3 Pokemon collector pack movie probably like, I don't know, 7 years ago from Walmart.
The first 3, and you were telling me the other day there's what, like 26 movies?
Yeah, someone might need to fact check that, but I think there's like 26 or 27 Pokemon movies now. Okay. And they all like vary through generations. So like I was telling you the other day, like the Pokemon movies, this is the first movie. I'm assuming the name is because it's the first one they ever dropped. But like the movies afterwards, like the next Pokemon movie is called Pokemon the Movie 2000.
Okay.
And then the Pokemon 3, the movie, is apparently what the third one's called. But it's also called like the Mysteries of Unknown or something like that.
Huh. Because we had talked about doing the movie. And it wasn't until yesterday I'm like, I better search for this fucking movie because I don't even know what I'm looking for. So I started searching. I'm like, this can't be it. This thing called Pokemon the first movie can't be the first movie or the movie that we're going to do. Also, that's not Pikachu. So what the fuck is going on? Because in my mind, I know so little about Pokemon that when someone says Pokemon, I think of Pikachu.
I mean, that's valid. I mean, Pikachu is the face of the company. Like, it's like their brand mascot that you see on maybe not everything now, but like a big chunk of merchandising is always going to be Pikachu.
Right. So I was curious. They must not have known that in '98 when they released this movie. Otherwise, you'd see Pikachu all over this fucking front cover of the movie.
So I think the reason for that is this is the main point of the movie is these two.
Yeah.
This little guy's called Mew. The big guy's called Mewtwo, which the movie will explain everything. So I don't want to tell you a lot of this stuff. Yeah. Like every game that came out, I bothered my mom. I was like, Mom, give me Pokemon.
Yeah. Do you have any cards from when you were a kid, from your adolescence?
Actually, I do. I didn't think about bringing them, but I'll probably send you some pics of my old cards. But I have them in this. It's a different show book, but they have like little card sleeve flaps in them. But I have a very old promo Suicune, which is a legendary, and it's like a promo card, either from a movie or just from like a game. I don't remember where it came from now, but I have like old school, like some of the older cards.
Nice.
I don't know what packs it came from, but as a kid, I thought they were cool. So they just been in that book since. I have not taken them out. I have not touched them. I've touched them, like moving through the flaps to like look at things,
right? Or
like pulling out ones that have like 4 or 5 in them, because that's should probably like make sure I can see them now. But I have never like taken them out and just like thrown them on the table to look. I've always kept them in the conditions that they've been in since I was a kid.
Very cool.
Destroyed.
It was funny the other day. We were at work. We met at work. And we were talking about maybe opening some cards on the podcast. And my dumbass, not even really thinking, said, oh, maybe it would be funny. Maybe I'll go online and just buy the wrapper from a first edition set. And we can, fool around, do something funny with that. Immediate laughter from you and the person beside you. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have known better.
I'm pretty sure you could probably get a wrapper and it might be like a fake one. You could probably do that. But like getting like legit card packs, like the fossil packs or the original or even like the movie packs that there is.
I can't believe Pokemon is the phenomenon that it is. I knew prior to talking to you, but to think of the money that it's grossed over the years is mind-boggling. What was it like?
Yeah, that's what I was just pulling up. So the highest grossing media franchises of all time as of August 2025. The first one, I guess we'll start from the bottom. Number 5 was Disney Princesses, which I would assume is just all types of Disney princesses.
Right. Makes sense because they you see that on everything.
Yeah, and that was 45.4 billion.
Okay.
Right above it is Star Wars at number 4 at 46.7 billion, which I'm honestly surprised it's that low.
Yeah,
Because I feel like Star Wars is still a big popping cultural effect.
Right.
I guess I'm wrong. Number 3, which I think surprised me the most, is Winnie the Pooh. How is that still kicking? Like, how is it still... I mean, Tigger's goated.
Well, I guess it might not still be kicking, but it has been around for a long time.
Yeah, isn't
maybe
it like
that's
still like? Isn't it close to the same age as like Sesame Street? Like, isn't it like
shit out of me? I think older than that, my friend.
Right? Like it's pretty old, but that has a whopping 50.2 billion. And then right above that is Mickey Mouse and Friends, which I would assume is like all the Mickey Mouse characters. And it's probably that high because of Disney everywhere in the world.
Surprises me, and also it doesn't at the same time.
And then number 1 is kind of the big reason why we decided to do this too, is Pokemon is at $113.7 billion. So that's like what?
Christ.
$50 billion more or
it's
so?
Like almost half of what Elon Musk has.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. I mean, that in that itself, that means Pokemon is technically higher than everything of Disney, because Star Wars is now part of Disney, Disney Princesses, and Mickey Mouse and Friends is all Disney. So that means Pokemon is outshined all of them.
True that. I mean, I guess if you add them all together, right, all the Disney, because there's Mickey Mouse, you got the Disney princesses. I mean, that is all Disney. They're probably...
I mean, yeah, if you add them all up, I think it's like 40 billion more than Pokemon, and that's not even that much. Like, in retrospect to everything we just read,
yeah.
Like, that's nothing.
Yeah.
But having Pokemon be that high is ridiculous. And I think it's because... as much as I hate that he did this, I think it's because of Logan Paul.
What do you mean?
I'm an official adjudicator, and I can tell you the following. The most expensive Pokemon trading card sold at a private sale is a PSA Grade 10 Pikachu illustrated card, $5,275,000 on July 22nd, 2021. You are officially amazing. Congratulations, you are new. Let's go.
And then he rejuvenated probably single-handedly the Pokemon community. And then we went into COVID, and then everybody tried selling Pokemon cards or trading cards.
So Pokemon, the first movie on Rotten Tomatoes, has one of the biggest differences between the popcorn meter and the tomato meter.
Now, the popcorn meter is like the
is
people,
the audience,
right?
the people.
Okay.
We gotta take the power back!
Okay.
And the tomato meter is the critics. The tomato meter is 17%.
That's terrible. That's terrible, right? That's terrible.
And if I believe, I believe that the popcorn meter, the audience, is 76%.
Damn.
So, and those exact figures will be on the thumbnail. I've already made it.
Yeah.
So I Googled after finding that, I Googled what are the biggest differences in tomato meter and popcorn meter on Rotten Tomatoes, right?
Yeah.
Guess what? Pokemon didn't show up anywhere when I Googled it, right? So Google failed me for the first time today. I've got more. They failed me because after looking at it, oh God, what was it? Boondock Saints, which I thought was a great movie when I was younger.
I agree. I thought it's good too.
I guess I got to go back and watch it again.
Same.
Was the only one that I could find that actually had a bigger difference than Pokemon the first movie. It was like 91% audience and like fucking, I don't know, a real low fucking score, right?
That's crazy.
But it was a bigger difference. However, everything else they listed wasn't as big of a difference as Pokemon the first movie. AI isn't as smart.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Thank you. Anyway, I thought that was fascinating, right? 17% versus 76%.
I think I
So
have
you got the critics who don't know shit about Pokemon, and you got the fans who appreciate what this film brought to the table.
I'll add into that, though, with what you said, the difference from Rotten Tomatoes to the fans.
Yeah.
According to some of the other research I did, the film's success cemented Pokemon's place in popular culture and paved the way for the release of more films. So with how good it did with the audience, the Pokemon company, Nintendo, and all them didn't care that the Rotten Tomatoes were ass. They're like, oh, the audience loves Pokemon? Probably because it's cool-looking creatures, and it appeals to kids that are like, holy shit.
Yes.
So they're just like, you know what? Let's just keep throwing this out.
Unfortunately for Pokemon, they're not going to get that fresh tomato anytime soon because they go off of the tomato meter.
Hauling through things.
Keep in mind, too, Kyle, I could be wrong about all this shit.
I know.
Because I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't even know what we're getting ready to watch. Really.
A good movie, at least for me. But back to my handle.
Let's hope so.
What?
Your handle.
Yeah.
Kyle the Monkey.
Yes.
So I go on YouTube and I search Kyle the Monkey.
That's me.
That's you.
But it didn't show up as me.
Sure didn't.
It does
As a matter of fact, I couldn't fucking find you. You're in my subscriptions, obviously, so I could have done the easy thing. Go there, go to your page. But I wanted to see where you would be in YouTube. Are you aware, my friend,
I am not, apparently,
that there's a Kyle Monkey on YouTube?
Huh.
Okay, so I thought, this motherfucker, right? He's taking away all my buddies' momentum.
Yeah.
All his steam, because people might say, oh, I fucking love Kyle the Monkey. Let's go to YouTube, punch in a few searches.
And see if
Can't
it pops
find him.
up.
I found Kyle Monkey, but I'm not finding Kyle the Monkey. So I click on one of these videos from Kyle Monkey.
Oh, man.
You could talk about my hump.
The dumbest shit I had ever seen in my entire life. And I thought to myself what the fuck is this? This is the worst shit I've ever seen. However, the guy has about 100,000 subscribers and million views on multiple videos.
Congrats to him. Congrats.
Hasn't uploaded a video in 6 years, however.
Yo, can I steal his name?
Here's the thing. Thought the first video was stupid as hell. After I watched about 10 more videos of his, I came to the conclusion it might be the best thing I've ever seen on the internet. You've got some stiff competition, my friend. Anyway, Kyle Monkey, apparently he fell off the map, right? Like I said, his last video 6 years ago.
He gave up.
I expect, my friend, that here in another year, you search Kyle Monkey
I might
on
pop up.
YouTube, your ass is going to pop up before this guy. But soon he's going to be a long lost memory because you're going to take his fucking place.
So.
You know
Yeah,
what
because
I mean?
I first put in my name. I think I did Kyle Monkey too, and it said invalid. And I said, that's terrible. So then I put Kyle the Monkey, and then I just put in a date of importance to me at the end. So the 0930. So it's Kyle the Monkey 0930. And that's what, at least for now, is what I'm sticking with until I can figure out another @ name to go by.
I think we should get around to watching Pokemon
I
the first
agree.
movie.
I'm pumped to see how you respond to this, and I'm pumped to see how I react to it watching it older and later in life.
Post-credit scene. You don't think so? Let's talk about the Pokemon, the first movie.
The first movie.
Not the Pokemon, I'm sorry, Pokemon, the first movie. I feel like Pokemon fans are going to critique heavily. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, because they're definitely going to do all that towards me. They're definitely going to do it towards you. The comments might be nasty. So bring that nasty, evil hatred love to my comments when it also goes on my channel, so I can get some interaction. But before we jump into the movie, I like how you noticed there was a secondary title. Instead of Pokemon the first movie,
what was it?
It's Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Mewtwo Strikes Back.
As a subtitle.
So why don't I see that anywhere? Why don't we see it right here on the main title screen?
I think it's branding. Like, this, I think, grabs your attention more.
It does.
Than Mewtwo Strikes Back, because you don't know who Mewtwo is.
Right.
And most people will be like, why is he striking back?
And I'm looking for the first movie, and I'm like, where the fuck is Pikachu? And I'm seeing Mewtwo Strikes Back, and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing now.
Right.
Yeah.
So, that I think the reason for it is because I think this grabs people's more attention. If you ever want to watch the first movie,
this is the first movie. There's no mistaking it. I told you several times throughout it, I would love to see the Japanese version.
And I fully agree, because I've never seen it either.
All I'm going to say, and I'm not sure if you noticed while I was watching, but I hated it, and then I loved it, and then I hated it, and then I really loved it. Could you tell? And then, again, I want you to kick off where we were at the beginning of this movie.
All right. So, yes, I definitely could tell the way you were reacting. At some parts I looked over, and you were cheesing about it. You were laughing, giggling about it, and then other parts, your face was so dead where you were just like, well. And then the ending, which we'll get to when we speak about it, you seemed like you were pretty pumped about the movie after a minute.
Dude.
Once we got to that battle scene, you're kind of hyped.
I got to say, and you're absolutely right, even though it was up and down for me, and at one point I thought, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Why am I watching the Pokemon movie? When it got to Mew versus Mewtwo,
wild.
I was fucking ready.
Locked in.
I was fucking ready for that shit.
It was hype. It's hype, bro.
And I see why Pikachu became
so iconic.
Yeah. I mean, what a dumb fucking character, but it works.
You want more? Okay, buddy, you asked for it.
But now to start the movie talk, I'm going to make this change your host perspective. The main character, Ash, and his little posse and everybody else there, their age is 10. They're 10 years old.
They're supposed to be 10.
Yeah, they are 10 years old.
Interesting. See, I guess it surprises me, and it doesn't, because it is hard to age them.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm not very familiar with the anime. Speaking of which, I love the anime. Before you ask, which I'm sure you will, I fucking love the animation in this movie.
It was beautiful.
There were definitely moments, including the very beginning, where I'm like, oh, fuck, what am I getting myself into here? Like, just kind of like snooze moments throughout. But the way that they blended animation, right? Just like a very crisp, polished animation with the typical anime that you would normally see, which I'm not saying it's not polished. I don't want anyone to get mad at me or anything, because I do enjoy it. But just the combination of the two, I think, really is what set this apart at the time from whatever else was out there, which I'm completely unfamiliar with.
I'll be honest, I don't know what else happened at the time when this was released. But like you're talking about the polishing and the animation, like we talked about during the movie, I like now being a YouTuber and like editing and doing stuff, the transitions in movies. When Mewtwo came down from the top of the building and he was lowering himself down, and the camera kept going and transitioned to black, and then showed up right to Team Rocket in the sewage. So it was like a perfect motion spread. Like you couldn't, obviously because it's final, but you couldn't tell that there was a cut. Like it looked like it was a fluid motion. Like everything happened all at that one time.
Right. Yeah, the gang. Again, I told you while we were watching it that in my mind, when he first pulled out the Pokemon ball, I thought to myself, I wonder what those Pokemon balls are called. And it turns out they're called Pokeballs.
Pretty simple name, easy marketing.
I was expecting something way more, I don't know, elaborate than that.
Not even close. It was simple as day.
Again, probably is in Japanese, though. Or at least sounds better than Pokeballs.
Yeah, I mean, probably. And it probably is the exact same wording. Because Pokemon, in Japanese, it's called Pocket Monsters.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, and I'm pretty sure...
See, and I would have just thought it was Pokemon.
Yeah. So, it's called Pocket Monsters is like what it is in Japanese. I'm pretty sure.
Interesting.
So
another thing, I can tell why the Charizard card is so
iconic and rare.
Iconic
and
is because another scene that really got to me was those two going at it.
The Charizards fighting.
I gotta say,
it was pretty tough.
It got me. It did get me.
It's seeing them just fly back and forth, fighting each other, and just going. When Charizard first appears, not the clone, but Ash's Charizard, when he shows up and he gives you that smug ass look, where he's like, yeah. When it looks directly at the camera where Mewtwo is at. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So good.
My question is, why did Ash whip him out like it was going to be something spectacular when his first battle, I don't know, what do they call them? They call them Pokemon battles?
Yeah, that's basically it, yeah.
Wasn't very impressive.
No.
Wasn't very impressive. But he whipped him out like, eat this, motherfucker.
Well, yeah. So Ash's Charizard is like, I think one of the reasons why Charizard's popular, because Ash's Charizard is also like one of the strongest Charizards there is.
Yeah.
So, like I told you during the movie, when he first meets Charizard, it's in its baby form, which is called Charmander, and he found him abandoned on a rock in the rain. So he took care of him. Then later he evolved to Charmeleon, and then he fought this other Pokemon called Aerodactyl, which is like a fossil bird that they can revive. And he couldn't fight him, and the only reason why Charmeleon evolved, you ready for a cocky-ass reason?
Yeah.
It's because he had wings. So Charmeleon wanted wings, so he evolved to Charizard so he could have wings to fly to fight him in the air.
Okay.
And then Charizard for a while was just an asshole. Every time Ash would like send him out, he would just lay on the ground and ignore him. And then after a while, they got along better, and then Charizard became like his secondary ace to Pikachu. So like when there's a tough battle, he goes,
oh, really?
Yeah, then Charizard would come out, start throwing hands.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, Charizard's pretty cracked in the show, honestly.
And what was the other one that wasn't captured within a Pokeball?
Like the little baby looking one with the
with
spike heads?
Pikachu. Who was that?
That one's called Togepi.
Pretty popular, I'm guessing.
No.
No.
Not really, honestly. Maybe at the time it was, but not. I don't really say it was. At least from what I've seen and like obviously paid attention when I was a kid watching it.
Right.
It never seemed that popular. I never cared for it.
Right. Because what the fuck did it do throughout the entire movie? Nothing, right?
The crazy part is that Togepimon is a Gen 2. So and they showed it in the Gen 1 movies in the show before they were fully into like the next generation of Pokemon.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it was like a way to market, I guess you would say, because even in the games, as far as I'm aware, you couldn't get Togepi in Gen 1.
Okay.
You had to wait till the next gen, and then they finally showed it.
Yeah, they were just...
Yeah, they were just trying to show what's up, I guess.
That's cool, yeah. Buy the next game, bitches.
Come on over and get it. Pay attention to the TV show. We might show some more shit.
Your favorite Pokemon?
My favorite. So I have two. One is this Pokemon called Muck, which is basically a giant goop.
Not in this movie.
It is not in this movie at all.
Muck.
M-U-K.
That's
Muck.
Cool. That's cool.
He's legit. So it's a poison type Pokemon. And he's basically just hazardous waste, liquefied. And he's just like a moving
blob.
Yeah.
Of nothing. Like
Yeah.
ooze. Like
Yeah,
secret of the fucking ooze.
basically.
Right.
And I realistically don't have a reason why. I just became really fond of it. It's like a unique Pokemon that a lot of people don't like care for, I guess. I just kind of loved it.
Did you first see it in a movie or
It was
on
in
the card?
It was
or?
in the TV show, like in the
Oh,
Pokemon
in the
TV
TV
show.
show.
Yeah.
Will you behave?
It was so it has a baby form called Grimer, which is basically just like a tinier version, and then Muck, which is a bigger version. And at some point in the show, Ash caught a Muck or Grimer and evolved it to Muck and used it in battles and all this stuff. But when you see him in appearance in the shows, he's obviously like this giant goob ball, but like he's so dopey and happy sometimes. So like at one point when he was talking to the professor on the TV screen, he just like jumps on him and just like smothers him.
The goop.
Yeah.
The muck.
Yeah, the Muck.
Huh. I'll have to take a look at some of that.
Yeah. But then my other favorite character is the one I actually have tattooed on me right here.
Oh shit! Oh, look at that.
His name is...
Get up close to the camera
Get
there.
up,
Let
get
me
up.
see that.
Hopefully it's in the camera view.
All right. Yeah, look at that bicep too, huh? Ah!
But yeah, Sceptile's probably my biggest favorite.
Septile?
Yes.
That's a cool name.
Yeah.
They got some cool fucking
Oh,
names.
yeah, some of them names are
I gotta
crazy.
tell you.
Yeah.
That's probably half the reason why it blew up so much. It's got some pretty rad fucking names.
They do. I mean, even in the movie, the guy that had Gyarados, the giant like water creature, the one that used the first attack on Mewtwo in the movie.
Right.
He's basically like a sea serpent, and he comes from a very baby small fish, like the legends in Japan.
Yeah.
The fishes turn into a dragon if they can swim their way all the way up a waterfall. Is basically the story from Magikarp to Gyarados. As Magikarp swam its way to the top of the waterfall and became Gyarados, which is like the strongest. Not strongest, but was one of the strongest mons at the time. Was like pushing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. But how was your take on the movie overall right now before we fully break into it?
You want me to give you a rating?
Yeah. 1 out of 10. Let's see. How do you feel?
Honestly, this is really hard for me.
I know.
I try and take other people's enjoyment into consideration. Right? I really want to be fair with my rating, if at all possible.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I have to ask you now, since we just watched, I can't wait till halfway through this before we're done and be like, oh, how would you feel after we talked about it?
Right.
Need to know before we start jumping into the meat and potatoes.
I'm going to give it a 5.2 out of 10.
I mean, that's valid. I mean, I can respect it. I respect it.
Not as bad as I expected
Okay.
before we went into it. I knew that I would appreciate it for certain reasons, right? But I think those were a bit more amplified than I was expecting. You know, because I think about, okay, why did this become so big? I was thinking to myself that throughout watching.
Like, why what happened?
Pokemon?
Yeah.
Why all this? And I think I found those answers while we were watching it because
Okay.
I felt the child within me
Like excited
coming
or
out
something.
at certain moments. Like I told you before, I hated it, I loved it, I hated it, I loved it. Those were the moments when I was like, okay, I can kind of feel little Chad in me coming out and why he would be excited about something
like how
like
you would
this.
really feel at the time.
Yes.
I mean, it's fair.
But being at the age that I am now, seeing as much content as I have now, it's very impossible for me to give this movie anything more than a 5.2. And to be honest with you, I feel a little weird about giving it a 5.2.
I mean, I completely, fully understand. I mean,
Right.
I think the reason why it's higher on mine is because of nostalgia. So like growing up, basically my whole life with Pokemon and watching probably every movie at this point, and knowing all the things, it's definitely ranked higher. But like outside realistic standpoint view, I can see it being at that too.
If I could give Mannequin 2 a 3 or a 4 or whatever fucking I gave it, I can give Pokemon the first movie a 5.2. This is the way I look at it.
That's fair. That's fair.
You got to a scene there towards the end you said was one of your favorites. Actually, before that, I was like, hey, man, I got to get up. I got to go use the bathroom. Fill me in on what happened.
Oh, yeah. And
I think that was one of the moments where it plateaued for me, and I was just kind of like,
I got to get up.
And you're like, no, motherfucker.
Pause
this shit. I don't want you to miss anything good.
And
what was that moment? Because it
was right at the beginning of the talking for the battles. So, like, when Mewtwo's like, well, I started with my 3 starters, Blastoise, Charizard, and Venusaur.
Right.
And then you had to get up. And then right after that was when the battles happened. And that's when your little chat came out for the Charizard bit.
Yes. So I'm glad you paused it, because I'm sure everyone watching right now is like, well, yeah, you're going to pause it. What the fuck are you doing? Why wouldn't you pause it, you stupid son of a bitch?
That part is actually pretty crucial because it shows like how strong the clones are compared to the originals, and it's
hard to tell, right? In some of those scenes, like, who's the clone, who's the original.
Yeah, I mean, besides the
scowls,
besides like the 3 starters that have like the lining on them, all the other clones until this day, I still don't know any difference. Besides like the facing,
I'm sure there are a few of them, maybe. Mm-hmm.
I think like if you see like the really like meanness on their face,
grimace,
but
which is what kind of annoyed me about Mewtwo is there at the end when he's like, oh, blah, 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 the human, blah, 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 blah,
yeah,
whatever, he's sympathizing right at that moment. He still has that fucking frown on his face.
I think that's just how. I think that's just his resting bitch.
I know, but I mean, come on, remove the wrinkles,
the fucking eyebrows. I mean, he has it here. Come on.
True. He's not happy there.
No, he's never happy from what it looks like. But like I told you during the movie, the biggest quote of the movie is "One circumstances of one's birth is blah 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 blah." Because I can never remember.
Can you not remember?
I can never say.
Can you not look it up right now? God damn it! I won't let that slide because I was ready to hear what it was, and you ended it with blah 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 blah.
I know the quote, but I can never say the quote because I can't ever remember how to say. All right, let's see.
Here we go.
I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant, and it is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. And if I could fucking speak without stuttering, and if I could say it all without stuttering, it would be so good.
Political speeches, as well.
So like, not really like apolitical speeches. People say it, but people post it in like any like world devastating problems like racism. People post it.
I'm sorry, my friend. I'm gonna have you read that again. Read it again for me.
All right.
I pitted them against each other.
I'll try.
I didn't expect it to be so long. I was caught off guard by the length of the quote. Let's hear it again.
All right.
But not until they set aside their differences did I see the true power they all shared deep inside. I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are.
Though it's a mouthful, that's very profound.
It's a kid's movie, too, which makes it even crazier that they're talking about the circumstances of people's birth and what you do with life. Like, fuck, what kid cares about this quote at the time? But I bet you as an adult walking in, you probably heard that, and you were probably also like, damn.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, those things they may have impacted you as a kid are completely different than the things that are impacting you now when you watch it.
Yeah. I mean, most likely. I mean, as a kid, I was probably carefree, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But now it's like you could probably hear this quote. Let's say in a Marvel movie, let's say they put that in there. You know how many people would be buzzing over that?
Right.
They'd probably be like, yo, this is the best quote in the world.
Right.
Yeah. Which is, like I just said, it's crazy how... I mean, there's other points in the movie. I don't remember which ones, though. But they still, like, they talk about things that aren't really Pokemon or kids related. But then, like, 2 minutes later, it's back to running around telling Pikachu to use Thunderbolt.
Right.
And then 45 minutes later, you're hearing this quote as a kid just going, huh?
Yeah, I mean, what's funny is at one point I said to you, wait, do they not die when they're defeated?
They do not.
And the reason I asked that is because there were X's
over their
on the fucking eyes of the Pokemon in the first battle.
Yeah.
That symbolizes death where I come from.
Agreed.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I mean, obviously, because it's a kids thing, they would never show death in it. But the showing of the X's on the eyes, I think they only showed it in that one battle because afterwards there was no X's on anyone's eyes. I mean, the closest thing to death you get is Ash turning into stone.
Okay. Yes, let's talk a little bit about that. Because you told me, and I probably wouldn't have asked or I probably would have asked.
Yeah.
If you hadn't said it, but what you said is, I don't really understand what's getting ready to happen, but it happens.
Right.
And Ash comes back to life, and all the Pokemon exude some
type of life
force
essence. Yeah.
That, resurrects poor Ash.
I mean, man has some big balls. Let's be honest. First coming up and trying to punch the shit out of Mewtwo with a right hook.
Yes.
Like coming up with a jab like he was somebody.
Right.
4 times in a row.
Charizard would do that.
Yeah, but not a human.
Ash.
But bro has some balls of steel, I'll tell you what. And then running in between the two attacks to try to stop a battle between two basically godlike beings at the moment. It's crazy.
So, I mean, that's probably agreed upon, right? That Ash died in that moment.
I would say so.
Dead. He's gray. He's not fucking done. He's not breathing.
Yeah, he's not moving. He's stoned, basically. I mean, when he comes back, you hear him go, what happened?
Right.
Or, like, he's trying to figure out what
the fuck?
Yeah,
he's dead.
I mean, like, because even Pikachu, like, you saw Pikachu shocking him 6-7 times and nothing happening. And then all the Pokemon started crying. Misty and Brock are like, what the fuck?
You said that Pikachu is the most powerful.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that kind of started with the fact that even though all those Pokemon fucking spat out whatever, perspired whatever on top of fucking Ash.
Yeah.
It took a little bit more
from Pikachu
to get that ball rolling, to get that heart pumping.
Yeah.
To get the breath. Breathing.
Yeah, I mean, with Pikachu being Ash's like main companion, I can see it also being part of that too. Like Pikachu's been there from the beginning of his journey, so like the bond that they have is like unbreakable.
Yeah,
basically like you and a pet. Like your dog's always gonna love you, so that's probably how they made Pikachu that same way.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. That part of the movie. Every time Ash basically dies and Pikachu starts crying, I'm going to keep it straight with you. I cry all the time.
Dude.
Every time.
I could tell you were getting teared up. Because you took the time to point out that you were getting emotional. I think in fear that I would look over and see a tear rolling down the side of your face. I wouldn't have cared
if you even saw the tear. It's just, I just had to make it known. We were watching this movie and I was going to bring it up anyways.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone that's ever watched this movie and some people that probably watch it here and there bet you everyone still feels it. Like, even if you don't cry about it, you probably definitely
I fought
feel
it back, my friend. I fought it back.
All
right?
It's crazy. It's something you don't expect to happen. Like,
Right.
I don't cry that often for most movies, but something about this, probably with nostalgia, hits me every single time.
Yeah.
And I think it's just the companion bond of it.
Right.
But back to my favorite scene that you're going to bring up.
Yes.
Oh, my God. Ash coming out with all the original homies pulling up saying, Mewtwo, you ain't shit, bro. I'm going to beat your ass.
Right.
And then all the other Mons walking out behind him. That part gets me hyped up. Makes me want to...
And then Ash dies.
Yeah. And then he dies. After he has some balls of steel to fight Mewtwo.
Yeah, goddamn. It was better than I expected. And I don't know what to attribute that to exactly. I don't know if it's genuinely that good or if it's because you were here with me and we were watching it together. But I got to say...
I mean, you went into it open-minded, too.
It was an enjoyable experience.
Yeah.
It really was. And I appreciated the animation so much at various points throughout the movie. And it went by like that.
It really did.
I couldn't tell if... Do you... Look on the back of that disc real quick, will you? Does it say the running time on the first movie?
No, it does not.
No.
It has it broken down between all three movies, like a little summary.
Pop that bitch out of the...
So let's see, yeah. Hello?
I guess I could have played it. And
Oh, there we
gone
go.
At the end.
Damn. 1997, 1998 Nintendo, Creatures, Game Freak, TV Tokyo.
Nintendo?
Yeah. Pokemon's created by Nintendo.
Oh.
All characters, names, and are trademarked by Nintendo.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Pokemon was created by Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. How
Yeah.
did I not come across
Yeah,
this?
Pokemon's created by Nintendo, and most of the games are ran through Game Freak.
Wow. I had no idea, man.
When the movie first released, they did come out with promo cards for it. So when you went to go see the movie in theaters, they had promo cards they would give you with your ticket. That included, let's see, what did I write? That included Pokemon like Mewtwo, Pikachu, Electabuzz, and Dragonite.
Oh, wow.
Which only 3 of those you saw in the movie because the other one was not in it.
No shit.
Yeah.
Which one wasn't in?
Electabuzz.
Okay.
I don't know why he was a promo card for it.
Probably because his name sucks compared to every other one.
Maybe.
That you've mentioned up to this point.
Right? Probably, huh?
This was a lot of fun, man.
I agree.
You brought a couple packs of cards that I think we were going to tear open, yeah?
Yeah.
So you're going to have to tell me the importance of these cards. Do you feel like you know the Pokemon world pretty well as far as the characters themselves? First of all, whoa. What would you rate this movie?
What would I rate this? Probably at this point in life, it'd probably still be either like a high 7.5 to 8.
Yeah? Yeah, it just holds that nostalgia,
It
right?
just holds and sits heavy. And now at this point, there is over 1,000 Pokemon that have been released.
Yeah.
So, thank God there's only a few in this movie.
Right.
Who knows? But to answer your question now, I think I'm pretty well versed on Pokemon knowledge. But
I guess my question is, do you think you'll know every character from these packs?
kinda. I don't know how to say a lot of the names,
Right.
but I definitely know of them, and I know what they are.
Let's do this. Is there a certain way you card collectors open these up? Is there
Yeah, so
the proper way?
Yeah, so there's a trick. So when you open the pack, you'll open it upside down. So obviously this is the cardboard. There's a pack in it. When you open the pack, there's a code card on the top of it, which is basically for like an online Pokemon game.
I see.
Which most people just show to the audience.
So we would just tear the bag open
Yeah,
by
so-
that little flap there.
Yeah, so there's a card pack in it. And then,
Slide that bitch out.
yeah, slide that bitch out.
This is worthless after that.
Yep, it's worthless from the day you buy
Why
it.
do you think that was just extra security in the stores? Because back in my day,
They were just
this is how you got it.
Yeah, I think it's just more promotional because I think if the card's just sitting on the shelf like this, I don't think a lot of people are going to see it now.
Right.
Because there's so many different types of trading cards.
Right.
And it's,
I mean, it does stick out. Don't get me
and there's
wrong.
so many different card packs now. Like this one's called Scarlet and Violet Journey Together. There's so many other names for packs now. So I
Yeah.
think they're trying to show which pack you're looking at.
And yeah, I guess I don't know what pack I opened up on my little pack opening
I don't
video.
remember
Let's
either.
open it up.
But I don't think it was Journey Together.
I don't think so.
But I do think it was Scarlet and Violet. So what the fuck is the...
So Scarlet and Violet is one of the generations of games. So
Okay.
there's Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which is one of the games that came out recently, per se, probably a few years ago now. And that's, I think the trading card game goes off of whatever the latest generation game is called.
Oh,
So
okay.
these packs are from the era of Scarlet and Violet.
That was the last game
Yeah.
that was released. Okay, that makes sense because this Nintendo, it started with the game in 96. I'm starting to catch on, buddy.
You'll start to get it.
I've got some... So, is there top or bottom when it comes to the pack itself, or does it
All
matter?
right, so this way is the top where you see the design. This
Sure.
is the bottom. So when you open it, like I was saying, there's a card code in here,
'Kay.
which is the beginning. Apparently, the card code, if there's a different shading on it, I don't really know this part of it. But
Okay.
it tells you if you got anything good in it, but I don't know that.
Okay.
But then afterwards, I'll also help you when we open it. You slide one card to the front, and that's leaves the rare card in the bag.
All right, you show me. Hopefully, you can do this with the microphone in your hand. Hopefully,
Yeah.
you're that good.
Hopefully, we'll see. I'm gonna be honest. If anyone watches my videos, I suck at opening cards.
From the bottom of the pack?
No, so you can open it. Honestly, you can
On the
open it
top?
either way.
Okay.
Just don't ever.
Now, do you press your index finger down on the top and pull? Is that the way you do it, or you just pull from both
I
sides?
just hope I can open it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cracked.
correct. It's apparently bad luck if you open your card pack from the bottom, though. From what I've heard.
Oh.
It's just one of those
Glad I didn't do that.
superstitions, I think you would say.
Okay, cards are out.
Yeah, so cards are out. So then this black card on the top is called your code card.
This one that says Pokemon Live.
Yeah. So then most people just kind of show the camera, the QR code, and the code, which you can take a picture and
Okay.
show on screen if you want.
Bam!
Boom. So then afterwards, so I can still hold this mic,
Okay.
you pull one card from the top.
So you don't know what it is.
Nope. And you just pull it to the top.
It's the way to do it. I don't think I did that in my
No.
card thing. I think I did it the wrong way.
Yeah, maybe. And then afterwards, it shows your beginning, which is an energy card.
So wait, hold on. I
So-
should
so-
be flipping
Yeah,
it.
so the back card all the way at the back. It's okay.
Oh, I'm
so-
flipping it
yeah,
like
so-
this.
No, so this card will get slid to the front like that.
Gotcha.
And then you'll pull from the front now. So don't
I'll pull this.
that's the rare card. So you
Oh, I
would
see.
flip it back this way.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Here we
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
We're learning.
We're learning.
Okay.
So then
I got basic energy. What did you get?
basic energy. What does it look like? Is it lightning?
Lightning bolt.
Yeah, so that's your basic lightning energy.
Which one is better?
It doesn't matter. They both are just like your main card that you use for your deck. Because it's a whole game.
They don't matter.
No.
Neither
So-
one of these is better than the other.
No, so it's just like it goes for whatever typing your Pokemon is that you're running the deck in. So this would be like you would use it to put on your Mon for it to attack next turn or something.
Okay, we'll pretend like I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about and
we'll
move
pretend.
on to the next
Yeah.
card.
So the next card, you kind of slide up one by one afterwards.
Okay, so I got Petalil.
Yeah. So most of the cards, unless you are extremely lucky, will just be common basic cards
Okay.
that are...
Have you
now-
gotten this one before?
Yeah. I've pulled up...
Several.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But I think it's the last 3 cards are like your reverse holo or your holo or your full art.
What do you got?
I got this guy called Nimble.
Nimble.
Nimble. He's a little grasshopper.
Nice.
Hopefully
Nice.
it's somewhere in view.
Okay. Next I got Minchino.
Okay.
You familiar with Minchino?
Yeah, it's like a little. It's a little.
Like a mouse.
Yeah, it's a little it's like it's a house cleaning Pokemon, is what they say.
Oh.
They got this guy named Lavitar, which
What's the slap mean? Hold on.
what do you mean?
Slap.
So that's its attack.
Okay.
So every mon will have an attack or an ability.
Is that good? Slap 20?
No, that means it's only 20 damage.
And how good's a good damage?
More than 20.
More than 20?
Yeah.
Anything more than 20?
Anything, honestly, the higher up in numbers you go, the more damage is
What's
better.
the most damage?
I think the most damage I've seen on a card is 210.
210, is that a basic card?
No, it's like a leveled up
Okay.
Pokemon.
All right, what you got?
I got Lavatar.
Oh, see, that's a cool one.
Yeah.
It's definitely cooler than my Minchino.
Machino.
Okay. Ooh. Toadschool. Which is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. So he's a new variant of a Gen 1 mod that came out recently.
He's only 10.
Yeah.
Spray fluid 10.
Yep. You don't ask where he's spraying from.
Yeah. So when you're playing the game, do you go like spray fluid
I mean,
or slap, bitch? Or what do you do?
I don't know.
You don't know.
You can ask.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't play the game.
You can ask a professional. I don't know if they yell that shit or not. I mean,
I
if they.
see something shiny in the back here.
Ooh, that's
Just so you know.
that might be good. That might be good.
All right. What you got?
I got Remoraid, who's a little fishy dude.
Okay, yeah. I mean, all your shit's cooler than mine at this point. I don't know what's going on. All right, Mr. Mime, which is actually maybe the coolest yet. I don't know. That's pretty.
Oh yeah, Mr. Mime's pretty cool. I like.
You've
him.
gotten all these so far, haven't
I
you?
know all of them. I wouldn't say I
Do you
have.
keep
all of
them or do you sell the ones you get duplicates
I
of?
just keep them all because
40.
I don't know how I feel about selling.
Pussy Bolt, or does that abbreviation something else? Because I like Pussy Bolt or Bolt.
I'm pretty sure it's called Cybolt.
Oh yeah,
Not
sure.
Pussy Bolt. But I like that one. I like that too. That's pretty good.
Mimic. So what's that mean? Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw a card for each. Draw a card for each card in your opponent's. Fuck, I don't know. What
That's
do you
too
got?
much. I got this guy named Carablast. He's a little beetle.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
All right.
Not as
I
cool
mean,
as
it's fine.
Not as cool as Mr. Mime with his
I
pussy
feel like
blast.
they thought it was much cooler than it is when they released the card.
Yeah, probably.
Greedent, which I don't like this shit at all, but it's got a gluttonous tail that's worth 60 strike points.
Hell yeah. With a little fat chipmunk.
Do I know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Strike points? Is that what you would say? What would you say?
They're just called attack points, I'm pretty sure.
Attack
But strike point sounds
points.
pretty lit. I got
It
this
does.
dude called Wheezing.
Okay.
Little,
All right.
He's a
it's
little
fine.
poison dude.
It's fine.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, what is with this? This looks like the Fortress of Solitude or some shit. Regis.
Regis.
You familiar? You got that
Yeah,
one?
so his name's called Reggie Ice.
Reggie Ice.
Yeah.
Interesting. You think there'd be a hyphen?
Nope.
Huh.
Pokemon's not that good. They want to keep the name as good as possible.
Oh, what
Think
you
I've-
got?
I got Verizon Wireless.
And a pretty shit card, if you're
Yeah, it's
asking
pretty ugly looking.
Hops Cramorant.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You got a trainer card.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
So what you got is basically one of the. The guy Hop is a character in the show and game, and you got a mon that he owns. So it's telling you that that's one of his Pokemon.
Okay, because he's got Fickle Spitting, which is worth 120 attack points.
Damn, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Do you have that one yet?
No,
in your collection?
I do not.
Ooh.
I got Hop's Choice Band, which is an item card.
Okay, and what does that mean when you have an item?
It means you can equip it to your mon, or sometimes. So this is called a Pokemon tool. Attack used by the Hops Pokemon. This card is attached to. So your Cramorant. We just pulled cards that go together apparently.
Okay.
And it costs one energy less to do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon.
I'm gonna nod like I know what that means.
Me too.
I hate to break this to you, buddy, but I got 3 shiny cards here.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I do. Adino,
Okay.
which, all right, not bad.
Okay.
Kind of cute.
Nice.
Cool card. Worth 70 attack points with the Zen Headbutt.
Hell
Don't
yeah.
know what that means, but all right.
I got Pangrow, who's also a cool card. I'm trying to find this guy's head on here, and I can't figure out where his head's at. So if you could help me out and tell me if you can see his head anywhere in there.
No, I can't.
But
it is a cool card.
Here's
though.
Pangrow. All right, next one.
Leaves, something to the imagination,
Yeah.
I suppose. We got Swinub. You familiar?
Yep. Oh, you got a full art. That one's pretty cool. Oh, that one's dope.
Huh? It is pretty cool.
Yeah. That one's dope. He's out in a little field, gandering around. My card isn't as cool as yours. I got this dude called Lumbre.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, definitely not as cool as mine.
Not as cool.
Actually, not anywhere near as cool as this one.
Nowhere close.
Okay. All right. Oh.
That's probably the best card.
Lunge out. But it's only got 10 attack points, so what the fuck is that?
So that card evolves 2 times into a better form. So there's baby forms, middle forms, and then final stages.
Okay.
But right now, that's the best card out of both of these packs.
Really?
Yeah, because it's a full art.
Okay.
The rest of them are not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Magamortar.
Oh, okay.
This guy looks pretty fucking cool.
Oh, that one is pretty dope. My guy is Whale Lord. The fattest whale you'll ever see in your life.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like a whale, does it?
Look at that.
Well, holy shit. Kyle, we've done it.
I know. I'm so pumped, Chad.
We've reached the end.
We reached the end.
I'm so happy we did this.
It was definitely a lot of fun. I
Yes.
definitely would love to come back another time and do a different movie review of any sort.
Definitely.
I'd be so
Definitely.
down.